Welcome to my channel, Positive Thinking by Geeta Iyengar. I'm a retired professor in sociology and psychology. Today, I want to stress upon, talk about marriage and its importance, its significance in today's world. What is it that you expect in a marriage? If you see in all relationships, you don't expect any change. Blood relations, like siblings, your parents, and so on. You just keep them for some time because you're not going to spend all the time with them. But in case of marriage, you have a lot of expectations. That is why when you get married, before getting married, your decision is very important. Even job you can change. You can change everything. With your children, you can go out and stay alone. You can do all kinds of things. But when it comes to marriage, either you stay or you don't. So there are a lot of adjustments required, especially in this institution called marriage, which we call it as a social contract. If you really look at it, what is it? It's a social contract. Yes. But then how much will you go on? Sometimes you find, are they honest with each other, the husband and wife? Are they really honest? Why do they tell lies, or why do they cheat on each other? Why they have to hide a lot of things from each other? Because they are buying peace all the time. What makes them buy the peace? I have seen in many families, the husband doesn't want to tell his wife what his real income is. The wife doesn't want to disclose a lot of things she does as a kind of a shopping. But there are many marriages which can work very well if there is compatibility. We always use the word compatibility. What do you mean by compatibility is it doesn't mean 100% you are going to adjust with each other. No, but at least somewhere you complement each other, somewhere you may contradict each other, but somewhere you also agree with each other. There are couple I have seen when they sit together, you don't even realize how time flies. And there are couple who are so stressed even to sit for 5 minutes together. So what is it that they're not able to agree upon? And even that doesn't mean in a proper normal marriage to last, it doesn't mean that you have to agree on each and everything. What is important is that allow the other person to grow, give space to another person to grow, because this is the only relationship where there is you be there or you don't be there. But many people, call it as practical marriage, convenient marriage. There may be love marriages, of course, fine, but nothing lasts for long. It has to be, you have to work on it every day. It is like, you're eating your diet, you're eating your food, you're doing your walk. It's a routine thing. You have to allow this. If it happens, you're very lucky. If it happens that they agree upon everything, there is no tension. But just imagine every day if you have to fight for little things, every day you have to compromise and go on masking yourself, every day you have to put on a show of something different. You are not the real person because he or she may not like to appreciate the real person in you. Then what are you going to do? Divorce, of course, has become very rampant nowadays. Every 10th person couple, they want to divorce. But divorce is not a problem. It happens unless you can't get along at all. But I'm talking about those average marriages where you can tolerate each other. So are you ready to confess, or are you going to be kind of hiding from each other a lot of things? Then where is the truth relationship? In fact, most of the marriages we have seen, they do not disclose everything. See, whatever it is, you are an individual. There are a lot of things that you keep to yourself. You will not tell anybody except yourself. And we have to understand this when you get married, that what may, how much love you have for your partner, they are still individuals. They have a lot of things within themselves which will die with them. They are not going to disclose. So there are certain things which to recall it a marriage, practical marriage or a convenient marriage, you need to share. So decide what is going to buy peace. Most of the people are telling lies or cheating or just to buy peace in the house because they don't know. Once you understand the reaction of your partner, then you're fine. But if you don't understand the reaction of your partner, then when you understood, he said, oh, if I tell this, she will get angry. If I tell him this, he will blast me. So I'm going to hide it. Because what are you doing? At every moment, you are buying peace. Don't you think so? And you are doing that because that's the way you want to get your marriage fixed, or you want your marriage to run or marriage to go. And most of our traditional marriages and most of even now marriages are going on because you are adjusting, accommodating and adjusting, nothing else. But because there is no individuality, in most of the cases that woman or the man has to completely become submissive. Very few marriages are there where they allow each one to grow. So this is important. You have to work on yourself every day. At the same time, keep your individuality intact. And then this marriages will work because you're working only for some time. Just like you meet friends at some time, you also meet each other only for some time. Only for some reason you meet, talk. But if you are very lucky, then you can spend all the time in the world. But we are all unique individuals. It is not possible for us to be all the time goody. So when your true nature comes out, the other person may like it, the other person may not like it. So try to compromise, try to complement, try to adjust with each other without, as far as possible, reduce cheating on others and cheating on yourself. And be honest in this relationship. Maybe sometimes you will have to tell some kind of lies and so on just to keep your marriage going. If it is going to bring happiness and peace in your house, then go ahead. There are many issues, there are many ways of looking at it. I just touched upon one aspect, and I hope you have got some. If you have any issues, if you want to comment on this, you are welcome to do that. So thank you once again for listening to this talk of mine on what is happening in today's world in the institution of marriage. And please share, subscribe, and ring the bell icon so that we can meet again with another day with another thought. Thank you.